Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have my good friend Liz here from Prime Life Journeys. Liz is a recent graduate of COV. Liz, how does it feel to be a graduate? Are you excited?
Oh, very excited. I can't believe how fast the time has gone by. When you first dive in and you think, oh, so many weeks to go yet. But yeah, it's gone by in a minute, in a hot minute.
It does. It goes.
But
It
it
goes.
feels
I know
great.
you think 12 weeks. I'm going to be here forever, but then it goes really quickly.
Yeah.
What do you feel like have been your biggest wins or celebrations since taking the program?
My biggest wins actually probably more so have been internal in terms of setting myself up with for unlimited success. Um, Certainly the mindset has been a great part of it, and I've always been kind of very much involved with mindset, affirmations, but I also, like Brandon is your coach on your team, but I also work with Brandon in another program. So it was a huge win win for me. Yeah. So internal, but really the the best part, my biggest win was really getting to spend time with you and the team and having access to this incredible team that really, if you tried to put this together, there's no way that people could either have the time or the money to be able to do that. So
Yeah.
doing the course as a whole has been a huge win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that collection of all those experts would be it would not be affordable for the average TA starting out. So
No,
that's a beautiful thing.
no.
And Liz, talk to us about where your business was before doing Careers on Vacation and where it is now.
Well, I didn't have a business. I started my work life ago in 1976 as a travel agent. So I'm
Wow,
with
that's
you in terms
amazing.
of knowing the OAGs and printing out tickets and
I remember the
MCOs and all
OAGs,
that.
the big guides that they used to have. That's so funny.
Exactly.
That's
So that was
amazing.
my really my first big job. And I was mainly in corporate at that time. I did go into healthcare as my main profession, but I always kept my toe in the door of travel. I just couldn't leave it. And I'm such a travel bug myself, like world travel all my life. But there was some changes to the host that I was, or the agency that I was with in 2016. And when I retired from healthcare in 2019, I left that because I was going traveling. I was now retired. I was leaving in March of 2020.
Oh
So,
man. And then everything got canceled.
and we know what happened there, right? So
Yeah.
I ended up actually getting called back to the hospital, and I went back for a year and a half. Um, my husband's retirement was supposed to be in 2020. My retirement trip was supposed to be in 2022. Put them both together, threw something in the middle, and we were gone for 6 months. So
Wow.
yeah, so that was great to be able to do that. But all the time I was gone, I was thinking, I really need to find a way to get back in.
Yeah.
And then I started poking around, came across your YouTube channel and started looking at things. But I had another 3 month trip coming up at the beginning of 2023. So I couldn't dive in at that point. So I waited till I got home and then made the call for that. And really, yeah, I should have done it before to have it all ready to go, but it is what it is, right? You get your time when you get your time.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm just growing a new independent business. Although I am with a host, I plan to be with a host probably for a year. But I knew that after being away from travel, um, I needed to come back and learn all the new tricks of the trade, learn the social media, learn about branding. Um, yeah, so that was really the impetus that really got me going, and certainly these case studies, listening to people that have gone through the program, really makes a difference. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, and Liz, kudos to you for like leaning into doing the new learning. Like you were not a brand new agent. You have been around and doing this, being skilled at this sense in the 70s, 80s, 90s and beyond. But then it's different because you're working in this online marketplace which can feel overwhelming if you've never marketed online. So I get that for sure.
And your program is set up perfectly that there's different tracks. If you're a brand new agent or you've never even had an inkling about how an agency works or what to do as a travel agent, you also have that planning, that path for people to go through. People who want to go independent and have their own agency, or people who want to go into a host agency. And you've vetted all the people, all the host agencies, so people can have some level of comfort before they go in and start signing up with agencies. So that's really perfect.
Yeah, we have different learning tracks, guys. So wherever you are in your journey, if you're brand new, if you're experienced like Liz obviously was, then we put you on the right path no matter where we meet you where you are and then usher you through
And you
your next
don't
level
find that
journey.
anywhere else.
Yeah, it's
You just
very
don't.
very custom, and learning education is near and dear to my heart. As long as the OAG manuals have been around, almost I've been training agents, so I know the difference of being able to hold people's hand through this process. And because it's a lot, it's a lot
It
to
is a
not,
lot.
when we were coming up, it was like learning how to be a travel agent, but now you also have to add on, how do I run an online business and make sure I have leads coming in. So I
Yeah.
love that we've been able to help you with that. And if I remember correctly, you had a really big successful sale during the program. Do you want to share a little bit about that?
I will. Actually, I've had two now. so,
Yay!
yeah, I was having an issue with my computer. I needed some help. I put something out to our community, and I met with a fellow here in town. And as it turns out, he is getting married, and he is the person to do the honeymoon. So we talked, and yeah, we kind of dug down, see what he wanted, and yes, it was a huge sale. It was a six-figure sale,
I love it. We
which was
love six
pretty
figure
amazing.
sales, guys. And I always say results not typical, but I love this story because when Liz told me about it in class, I was like, yes, like when you put it out there and you do the marketing, you do the work, and you're ready when that lead pops in your lap, you can follow through and do the things that you need to do to have a six figure sale. So Liz has
Yeah,
paid for our program probably 10 times over at
yeah,
this point with based on that. And here's the thing, you guys can work up to that. Again, results
yeah.
not typical, but it is possible, and that's important to understand that people get freaked out about spending money on themselves and investing in something that will help them grow and help them attract the right leads and how to handle those leads. But when it's a couple of sales and the kid's
Yeah,
paid for and you're good to
and
go.
for me, I have a planning fee. I have a planning fee with a
Yeah,
comma in it,
yeah.
um, and we didn't even
Which you
blink.
can demand when you're experienced and you're certified and you know what you're doing and you
Yes,
have that confidence. You can have $1,000 plus planning fee. That is absolutely possible in this
yeah,
industry, but you have to know how to deliver that, how
that's
to
right.
explain your value when you work with different individuals. And you have that combined with your experience plus everything that you know on that piece now.
That's
So
right.
you were already making money before you closed the sale, which is fantastic as
That's
well. Just
right.
like we train you in the course. I love that. Earning while learning, we like to call that, Liz,
Learning
right?
while learning. Exactly.
Good. Now, the mindset work, I know you have worked with Brandon outside our programs, but if you guys don't know Brandon Foster, he is fantastic. Love him to death, and we have him as a special expert in our training program. So he works with our students to help uplevel their mindset, understand what's possible, along with a lot of mindset milestones we have worked in all through the curriculum. But Liz, how did the mindset work impact you either in your life or business as you went through the program?
Well, it just really reinforced what I was doing and how to actually really focus that in on the new business that I was building. To just to set your day up. Our abundance. I set my day starting with gratitude and intention,
Mm-hmm.
and it rolls from there. So really, it was like building that confidence that yes, I was going in the right direction with my business, and that not every day is a six-figure day.
I know, yeah.
Some days are
Some days
negative.
are hard. Some days you're doing the good work, right?
And the mindset is the thing that helps you
Mm-hmm.
get through those days.
Yes.
I wasn't in the industry when COVID happened, but I certainly, because I had industry background, I was just thinking like,
Oh, I
oh my
bet.
gosh, like what? But having mindset in place really helps you to drive through that and not kind of circle the drain with what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real exercise for all of us through the through that time period. And
I
I mean, but
can't.
you went through other things. I mean, the 9/11 and like the invention of the internet. All I started in the 90s, but even since then, so much changes in our industry. You have to be ready for kind of anything. But the one thing about our industry is it is resilient and it always comes back. And I
Mhm.
told people that through the pandemic, and they were like, "Travel's not going to come back for 10 years," and I'm like, "Okay, let's just sit this out and see how it goes." But then we had the whole revenge travel, and now travel agents are more in demand than ever
That's
because
right.
travel's more complicated, it's more complex, and now we're having this really resurgence and love affair with travel agents. The media, we're the
Hmm.
darling of the media when it comes to booking travel. So
Well, I
it's
think
been
so many people were caught out
yes,
with COVID and what happened, and there
yeah,
they were out there with not understanding the industry or knowing what to do, and even the industry itself was in such a flux, right?
yeah.
Hour by hour, things were changing, and the best way to have a handle on that is to have a travel agent.
Yep, have that advocate. You have your travel advisor
That's
in your
right.
back pocket, though, because the
Yeah.
ones that did were the ones that got refunds and credits and things navigated and quicker answers and
Or got
things like that.
home.
Yeah, exactly. It got
Yeah.
home exactly. That was a big one. Exactly. So I love that. So Liz, you've had the unique experience of being inside our program for the 12-week active period in Careers on Vacation. A lot of people are like, what's it like on the inside? What would you like people to know about what they get when they work with us, or maybe something you didn't know that was a surprise?
Well, I think that people just really need to know that this program it's basically a lifetime program. You get your program, you you get you get upgrades with it. We're always up to speed, but you get the community, you get the coaching, and travel has always been a little bit of an outlier in terms of it's always been a community, but
Yeah,
this is much more so, right? Um, it's this program really shows you how to set up your business, how to thrive. Follow those learning paths. Um, yeah, the takeaways are many from this program, and don't hesitate. It does seem like a big dollar amount when you're first looking at the program, but it's no more than a college program.
yeah.
But you get so much more than you ever would from going to community college and whatnot. But yeah, that community and coaching and having access to everyone, that's really special, and you're not going to get that anywhere else.
Yeah, and Liz would know, you guys. She's been doing this since the 70s, right? No, we do three things really well: curriculum, community, and coaching. Those are what we're known for in the
Absolutely.
industry. And there's a ton of e-programs out there. You guys all have them collecting dust on your hard drive. Did they really teach you anything, and did they get you any results? That's the question. When you work
Yeah.
with real humans, that's when you're going to see that transformation take place, and that's what we really pride ourselves on. Liz had experience. We worked with her where she was at to kind of get to the next level. You have, or if you're just starting, why not do everything right from the beginning, and we'll get you started
Hmm.
out and put you on a path to that huge growth faster. The industry is way more complicated than you think it is. That's the other thing with new agents. They see the free trips and the fun stuff and me on cruises and Liz going to Europe, and we're out there, you guys are seeing the highlight reel, but the real work that takes place in the office is real work. You have to know what to do, how to protect your business, how to scale, how to do a million different things, and we try to make that really, really easy for you. And as Liz said, you get lifetime of the program access. I was sharing with
Yeah.
Liz in the green room before we came on, we're doing a huge update. We're adding more tools, resources, and different things. We do that all the time in our programs, and COV is getting some extra tools that Liz is going to get because she's a graduate. So
Yeah.
even my students who took the program back in 2016, 2017, they're going to get the new stuff. That's kind of the gift that keeps on giving when you work with us. So you guys can visit us at travelschool.com for more information, or if you'd like to apply for Careers on Vacation, just go to careersonvacation.com/ready now. I'll put those links down in the video description. And Liz, final question: would you recommend Careers on Vacation? But why?
Oh, absolutely, without hesitation. Why? Because of your three C's. You
Yeah.
know, yeah,
Coaching,
absolutely.
curriculum, community.
Community, community.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you,
a big
thank
one.
you.
Well, Liz,
Yeah,
we are
it's been wonderful.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just gonna say we're one more C. We're gonna be your cheerleader for life. I gotta add that to our four things, and we're your
There you
cheerleaders. But you've already paid for the program and then some with the commissions that you earned with those 2 sales while you were in the program.
go.
Not you covered it with the first sale. I know that between the two of us,
Yeah,
but. The point is, guys, get the skills, move on. Liz, you're going to be doing that for years to come. You already kind of are building that business, and we're going to be your cheerleaders for life. And I'll see you at the next Goal Digger conference. I hear you're coming, so
I am. Where's my confetti?
I know I'm going to edit it in later. Don't you worry. Let's do this. Yay! We're
Yay!
celebrating. I love it. We're going to get you lots of confetti, Liz. Don't you worry. Guys, we will see you next week. Thanks so much for watching. I'll put all the links below. Bye, guys. Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all of the other content on our channel. And if you want to follow along and travel with me around the world and see how I run my amazing travel brands and get some great tips on how to grow your own, make sure you check out that other content. I'm going to drop a couple videos here. Click those links. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.